YTPC, good morning. It is the Ghost Cobb here again with another review. Lots of reviews coming up, folks, and my workload just got a tad bit more with that last pleasant surprise from Drew Estate Cigars. There's quite a few cigars there that will be reviewed on this channel as well, hopefully. So, a couple questions for you to start to think about while we're doing the video here. Then put it in the comments below. Would be question number one is, what review do you want next? Would you like to see a pipe tobacco review here in the next couple of days? Would you like to see another cigar review? Would you like to see both? And if so, cigar-wise, would you want to see a Cuban cigar? Because I have two to do. I have a Romeo Julieta Cuban, and I have a Cohiba Cuban to review. So please let me know in the comments which you would like to have done. I also have a Diesel Uncut by AJ Fernandez. I have a pile of Drew Estate stuff that could be done, I guess. And yeah, so let me know what you think. What would you like to see? After all, I'm doing it for you guys, so I really enjoy doing it. But today's review is AJ Fernandez's Last Call. Last Call, folks. This is it. Made by, of course, the man, AJ Fernandez himself. Let's see. This is a very interesting cigar. Okay? Break out my notes here because I found out a lot of stuff about this cigar that I found interesting. Okay? So this may be a lengthy review, and I apologize if so. AJ Fernandez this has been provided generously by Alex the Homestead Piper. Alex, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. The Last Call is only made available in one size, and that is the Rothschild, which is 4.5 by 38 ring gauge. It is a closed foot cigar, so I cannot really show you the density on it. There's a couple different style foots nowadays. There's a regular cut, there's a shaggy foot where they let it kind of shaggy looking at the bottom, and there's a closed. The closed and the shaggy you have to be kind of careful with when you toast them, because that tobacco that's there could very well get to, when it gets lit, it may fall. You don't want it to fall on your feet if you're in flip-flops like I am today, or on your lap or something like that in the car. You get the point. So, it's only available in this size. The wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano Rosado. The binder and the fillers are all Nicaraguan. And this cigar is going to be part of the Portfolio series. Now, he's just starting this out. Basically, it got its name because when AJ holds parties at his house, whether it be for Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, or just a random get-together, this is always the last cigar that he hands out to people at his gatherings. Hence why the name is Last Call. This cigar is, I have smoked one of them already. Alex generously sent me 4, I believe it was. It's medium in nicotine. It does not get very high in nicotine at all, which figured because it was the Last Call. I got 45 minutes out of this cigar. Now, everybody's different. You know, some people are going to say, oh, well, you know, I only got a half an hour. I get that. Everybody smokes differently. I was able to get 45 minutes out of it. I did not milk it. I smoked it like I normally smoke any other cigars. I thoroughly enjoy this stick. So let that be known as well. Okay? It is medium body. Without further ado, I think I've gotten pretty far along here. I think I can light it up. Let's do it. First, let's cut it. That would probably help a lot. I did that the other day. Got a cigar out, just toasted it, stuck it in my mouth. It was like, what the heck? It's not drooling. And then I realized I wasn't getting anything in my mouth, and I'm like, took it out of my mouth, and I looked at it, and I'm like, there you go, Einstein. You know, Captain Obvious, you should maybe cut your cigar. That might help a little bit. Once again, I always toast mine for, one, because I like to heat the tobacco up a little bit. You see how that foot tobacco is starting to fall? I like to make sure that that binder, which is the leaf right under the wrapper, and the binder and the filler are coming together. And all that does is that ensures that your ash and cigar is going to stay tight. You're not going to lose filler. It's just going to hold real nice and tight and give you a nice, pleasurable, carefree smoke. Very pleasant. Sweet tobacco immediately hit my palate when I finally got some smoke in my mouth. Yeah, it's kind of like just sweet tobacco right now. Very interesting. The other one, I got a couple multiple flavors out of that first initial light. Well, we'll get into it and see where it takes us. AJ Fernandez, Last Call. It truly is a great cigar. You know, anything lately that AJ Fernandez has touched is turned to gold. I mean, Monte Cristo is now turned to AJ to blend stuff. H. Upmann has. My one buddy John, he's a big H. Upmann fan. I am too. I like him a lot too, but I'm not like crazy about H. Upmann. I like him. I'm not like I am about AJ Fernandez's stuff and Drew Estate stuff. Black pepper is really there. I mean, woo! That black pepper really kicked it up a notch. Not like it's gonna kill you. I really enjoy pepper. It definitely leaves a real good tingle on your tongue as the flavors are leaving your palate. You get that nice good tingle over your tongue on it. You also get a good amount of pepper on the retrohale. But I'm also getting like a little bit of a chocolate on the retrohale. Now, it's not like a chocolate like a candy bar. It's like a dry chocolate. Kind of like a cocoa powder. Maybe like a cocoa powder is what it is. Yeah, it's good. And that sweet tobacco is still there too, which is really nice. I like that. It's not like super sweet, but it's there. That pepper is on it. Man, oh day. Yeah, definitely. And it's going to stay that way pretty much the whole way through. We'll get a little bit of black coffee and espresso back in here around the final third. More towards, the end of the middle, into the third, the last third there, it'll kick in some real big coffee notes as well. But my buddy John, man, when he got that H. Upmann that AJ blended, he messaged me with pictures of it, and he's like smoking it, and he says, "Man, you really have to get a hold of one of these." And so I'm on the prowl for one of them as well, I guess. Well, two of them. Smoke one before I review it, I guess. Just to see what old AJ's got up his sleeve there. I like this size cigar. It's very Cuban-esque. A lot of the Cubans really like the 38 to 40 ring gauge cigars. They burn nicer. You get a lot more flavor from the wrapper. And that Ecuadorian wrapper really adds some nice flavor to the cigar. Also, notice how white that ash is compared to a lot of other cigar ashes that you get. A lot of them look like pepper or like a blackish gray. Look how white that is. That is no doubt a great burn. And that white ash just shows you how well that tobacco has been fermented. AJ knows his tobacco. He is always doing something with it. It's amazing to watch him. I have seen videos of him where he'll take and he'll just take at the where they're separating the fillers and stuff, and he'll make a blend right then and there, roll it together, put some fruit pactin on it, seal it shut, light that sucker and roll with it. No fancy wrapper on the outside, just the binder, and loves it. Also, to know how a wrapper is going to act, he wraps it around the cigar he's smoking and smokes it. And that kind of gives him what addition that wrapper would do for a cigar. Just to give him ideas for future blends. I'm really anxious to see what's coming up in the Portfolio series, though, from him. Well, I'm getting that sweet tobacco is still there. It's earthy. The black pepper has really died down now. It's not taken long, and that black pepper has died down to be very, very tolerable for anybody scent. Almost like a little bit of a caramel in it now. Very interesting. Very interesting. And of course, I'm still getting the, that sweet tobacco. Yeah, it's really good. The chocolate's kind of died down too now. I almost don't really taste it. Like a little bit, like a small hint of it. Which is odd. My cup of mud this morning in my Abraham Lincoln mug that I got in Gettysburg. As you all know, I have a gall coming up. I talked about that on Sunday with Christy on the video we shot together. We're going to do a Pennsylvania prize pack where everything in it mostly, all but like maybe one, maybe two items will not be from Pennsylvania, but it'll primarily be all from Pennsylvania. Seeing that only 2 subscribers that I have are from Pennsylvania. And what I mean by that is they are still eligible to win if they do the VR. What I'm saying is with most of you not being in Pennsylvania, it would be cool to share some of Pennsylvania's stuff with Yins. Because there are subscribers everywhere. Ben's from Canada. Steven is from England. The Peachies are from over there. Glenn Pipe Nutter, Alex George, Big Hippo, DD, Aussie Bulldog. They're all from Australia. Jack Daniels is from down there. We got Berg, Bull, and Tennessee. Jad's Pipes from Tennessee. Got a bunch from the Carolinas. We even have a crazy Colts fan in amongst us with Peg Leg Piper. Just picking on you, Brian. I hope luck does come out for you guys. I was really glad to see him not win the Heisman that year that RG3 did, because I think that's a hex. I think if a senior wins, if you win a Heisman Trophy in your senior year, lately in the last 10 years, 15 years, it just seems like that has not produced a great ball player. So I was glad to see him not win it. So I wish you guys all luck this year with the Colts. Yeah, guys, this is a great cigar. It's definitely worth buying. Now, you cannot just find this anywhere. These cigars are only available in brick and mortars. So if your brick and mortar sells AJ Fernandez, look for the last call. If they don't have it, ask them if they can get it. It's available for them. And here's the best part, folks. I know I don't like to talk about prices. I don't. But I will tell you this. Right now, okay, the end of July 2017, this cigar is only like $5. Folks, you cannot beat that. You can't. It is unbelievable. And I will tell you this. Smoking that first one, I was happier than a raccoon in a cornfield. I was very, very excited about it. I wanted to get up and go get another one and do a review right then and there, but I didn't think that was fair and it wasn't honest. I wanted to sit on it for a little bit, do a little research on it as well. But the nicotine is medium at best. The wind's blowing and I'm getting that smoke up my nose. Woo! Leaves a very nice room note as well. The draw is perfect. That draw is perfect. It's not too tight, not too loose. I mean, you barely draw on it, and look at that. That's great. Just great. Still getting the caramel notes, the sweet tobacco. The pepper is still there. The pepper is very much died down though. And it's almost like a brown sugar to it. I don't know, that's really odd. We're about midway through here almost, and into the second, we're getting there to start like the second, third, and a brown sugar note's kind of coming in. I don't know about yins, but when I was a kid, when my grandmother and them baked, and she had brown sugar on the hard clumps, I would always scurry them up and eat them. I loved them. I thought they tasted good. Maybe that's part of what's wrong with me today. So that's really it. I mean, look at that ash, guys. Is that not crazy? And look, watch. Look at this burn. Look at that. That thing is razor sharp. For a closed foot cigar, usually sometimes they're hard to light completely the whole way around. You gotta relight them, you know, get them, yeah. Woo. Sometimes you have to hit them again on one side because the foot doesn't get completely lit because of the way the leaf's folded over the foot. This thing is just perfect. Great construction, great draw. It's got a nice, beautiful wrapper to it. No veins. It's not real ugly. Well, there's some minimal veins here. There's some in the back side here, but not real bad. You know, the band's real nice. The artwork's not over the top, but yet it's not plain Jane. It's really a great cigar. So, guys, if you get a chance to pick up AJ Fernandez's Last Call, I would highly suggest you do it. Great stick, great buy, especially for the price. And that's what I get as far as it goes with flavors. We're going to let the great classic Frank Sinatra take us out today. A good classic cigar deserves a good classic artist. You know what I'm saying? Man, I would love to sit down and have a cigar and a glass of Jack Daniels with that guy. What a nice, I bet you that fella would be awesome. Frank would be really cool to sit down with. So I'm going to end this video with some shout outs, of course. It just wouldn't be Ghost Cobb's video without it. Homestead Piper. Alex, brother, I cannot thank you enough for your kindness of sharing this cigar with me. The Cubans with me, I appreciate it. Zombie Piper, new fella to the YTPC. A lot of you guys have already gave him subs. If you have not found him and gave him a sub, please look him up. ZOMBII Piper. Zombie Piper. Look him up and give him a sub. Scotty Piper. Not to be confused with Scotty P. Scotty P is also a good feller. If you haven't subbed him, give him a sub. But Scotty Piper. Look him up and give him a sub. He's a new feller. And Jake Nelson. You gotta love old Jake Nelson. Another good feller, brand new, deserves some subs. So let's look him up as well and give him some subs. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this great review of this awesome cigar. If you get a chance and you had the Last Call, leave it in the comments what you thought of it. If you get one or you have one, you're going to smoke it, let me know what you thought when you smoked it. And also, don't forget what I asked you in the beginning of the video. You know, do you want a Cuban cigar review next? Do you want one of the Diesels, one of the Drew Estates? Do you want that and a pipe? Do you want just a pipe tobacco to be next? Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'd like to do something for you guys, and I really enjoy it. So, thank you all very much. Until we can get together, pack a pipe, or smoke a great cigar, let all that you do be done out of love. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sinatra. Until we can get together, guys, take care. God bless.